But let's get straight to our top story tonight. Going on the offensive against the government's ambitious cash transfer scheme, the BJP has decided to complain to the Election Commission. Top BJP leaders will be meeting the EC tomorrow at 1:30 to say that the announcement violates the model code since campaigning for the Gujarat elections is on. The opposition has accused the government of bribing voters through the project, which will essentially give people cash in their bank accounts instead of subsidies. It's a charge the Congress has denied and called ludicrous.
आपका पैसा आपके हाथ में.
On Friday, the BJP's top leadership will lodge a complaint at the Election Commission to complain about UPA's latest Aam Aadmi initiative, the ambitious cash transfer scheme. The move has drawn sharp reactions from the opposition, especially the timing of the announcement just ahead of the Gujarat elections. They ask why was the government scheme publicly launched from the party office by two senior ministers.
हमने जयराम रमेश का स्टेटमेंट देखा है कि राहुल गांधी इसकी मॉनिटरिंग करेंगे. ये एक दो अखबारों में भी छपा है. अगर ये सही है तो इन व्हाट कैपेसिटी ही विल डू द मॉनिटरिंग.
जो 100 रुपया.
And has Jairam Ramesh, the man behind the Congress Kahat, Aam Aadmi Ke Saath slogan, gone too far in trying to put the Congress stamp on the cash transfer scheme?
2009 में आपका रेगा था, एनरेगा. अब 2014 से पहले ये कैश ट्रांसफर, और कैश ट्रांसफर की बुराइयां सामने आने से पहले लोगों की समर्थन मांग ले.
What is new in this scheme? Already many states, in my states, 10 years ago, we have implemented cash transfer for all, practically all pensions, all scholarships are going by cash transfer method in banks' accounts.
So why has the scheme become so contentious to the opposition? In phase 1, the scheme seeks to streamline 29 welfare schemes like widow pension, student scholarship, housing loan, among others. Beneficiaries of these schemes will receive cash directly in their bank accounts on the basis of their Aadhaar cards.
इलेक्शन कमीशन के पास पूरा अधिकार है, हम उनको रोक नहीं सकते. ये मामला क्या कानून की परिधि में हमारे विरुद्ध है या नहीं, ये इलेक्शन कमीशन सेटल कर देगा.
BJP MPs point out that when UPA 1 came to power, one of the first decisions it took was to remove photos of former Prime Minister Mr. Vajpayee from signboards placed on golden quadrilateral national highways that connected the 4 metros. So is it fair now for the Congress party to claim ownership of a government project? In response, sources close to Jairam Ramesh says the opposition is trying to trivialize the issue. In New Delhi, Sandeep Phukan, NDTV.
And so, are these direct cash transfers a bribe for voters, as the opposition says, or will this be a path-breaking scheme that will help millions of people? We have a great panel on the show with us tonight. We have Piyush Goyal, Rajya Sabha MP of the BJP, National Treasurer of the party. We have Mr. D. Raja, Rajya Sabha MP of the CPI. Also joining us shortly will be Mr. Manishankar Iyer, Rajya Sabha MP and Senior Congress Leader. And we have the Editor-in-Chief of Outlook, Mr. Krishna Prasad. Let me ask Mr. Piyush Goyal first. There seem to be mixed signals coming from the BJP on this, because Mr. Javadekar, your spokesperson, also said today that the BJP isn't actually opposed to the cash transfer scheme. And yet, on the other hand, here you are going to the Election Commission to complain about it. The government does also have a right, to undertake projects, to govern. So why go to the EC on this?
We certainly want this government to govern and not misgovern what we've seen for so many years. And we are looking for them to bring good governance in so many other areas which are bothering the country. At the outset, the first thing we need to do is set the PDS right, because that's something which is affecting the common man on a day-to-day basis. Having said that, this government is trying to capitalize on a good scheme, a scheme which per se the BJP is not against. We have ourselves spoken about it in our own records, in our manifestos. I believe it will be good for the nation, as Prakash ji said, to bring in this reform in the long run, but it has to be well thought out, it has to be well studied, the groundwork and the planning for that has to be complete. A haphazard manner in which parts of the government say it will take at least 11-12 months to create the framework and the ground planning to make the scheme effective. And you have parts of the government saying, no, we have to implement it by January. Come heaven or hell, in January we have to start distributing this money. That is what lends us to suspicion.
So you're saying it's being done quickly with an eye on the elections?
Possibly. We don't know. Elections really are a long way off. But unless this government is already scared that they may soon have to face an election given the complexities of Indian politics today, and which is why there is that urgency, the urgency that they are announcing it from the party office, the urgency that they are saying their party general secretary or the campaign committee in charge now will monitor it. All this leads to suspicion. And then look what they have done. They spoke about it with all the loud noise, and then they said food and fertilizer will be kept out, which are the two main subsidies. After all, pensions even today are given by cash transfer. How else is pension?
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.